Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Thursday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker, and joining me tonight is Co-Auditorium Director Joey Bennett. Joey, welcome to the show again.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, so the Co-Auditorium is getting ready to wrap up its DeWitt Performing Arts Series, and tell us about what's coming up.
Absolutely. We wanted to get word out about our next show, which is called The Next Generation Leahy. It's on Thursday, April 11th, and it's at 7:30 p.m. And this is going to be a musical treat, a treat for the eyes, a treat for the ears as well.
Awesome. And I got to say, last week when they had the Broadway Tonight Live, that was a lot of fun being out there at that one.
That was a fantastic show. We were really happy. Had a lot of great reviews from the show. We appreciate everybody coming out. It was a very, very nice Thursday night for everybody, I think. Thank you for coming out yourself.
Yeah, it was, like I said, it was a lot of fun. I had not been too familiar with the Broadway stuff, but I knew a little bit about West Side Story, so
yes.
I was able to familiarize myself with that one. I heard a few other songs I didn't recognize until I heard them, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
That's one of the great things about Broadway music. So much of it has made its way into popular culture through other means, until when you see a Broadway review like that, oftentimes you're like, I didn't realize that was from a Broadway show. So those Broadway reviews are a lot of fun.
So the Next Generation Leahy.
Yes.
So what is that going to have involved?
So this is a group of children, basically. This is a group of children from age 8 through 16. They are very, very talented. As we mentioned in the press release and in some of the information we've already put out, we had the parents of the group kind of as the main performers back a few years ago. And at that performance, some of these same children came and performed, so that our longtime season ticket holders will probably even recognize some of the children. But this is kind of handing the torch off to the next generation of Leahy children, Leahy performers. But this is a group of kids that are multi-talented. Kind of their main drive, I guess, of the show is their dance, the Celtic type dancing that they do. A lot of the viewers will probably be familiar with river dance. It's kind of similar to that, but Celtic type dancing. But also all of these children play multiple instruments. So throughout the show, they'll be playing different songs, obviously, but they'll all be playing a lot of different instruments and doing the step dancing as well, the Celtic dancing as well. But all of the children, I think, play at least 3 instruments apiece, and these are the musical children that were raised in a musical family. They've been playing these instruments since they were very young.
All right, and so you guys, this will be the last one coming up, and when is this going to be?
This is Thursday, April 11th, so we've still got a couple of weeks before this show, but it's on a Thursday night at 7:30.
All right, and of course you got tomorrow. Scotty McCreery's coming up.
Yes. Our big push right now is Scotty McCreery coming up on Friday night. We're really excited about that. Completely sold out.
Sold out.
Absolutely sold out early this week. So we're really excited about that. Ready to welcome a lot of people into our county. We've got a lot of folks coming from out of town for the show. So the restaurant owners and business owners should see a little increase in business this Friday night for the show. We've got some folks in hotels, and I'm sure some folks will be stopping in the gas stations and stopping in the restaurants before the show.
That's awesome, because everybody, you hear people in Richmond County say there's nothing to do, and you guys got stuff going on every month. There's always something going on out there.
It seems like something every night almost.
Yeah.
So we have been fortunate enough along with our sponsors to bring in a show just about every month, with the exception of the summer season. And then with the addition of the second series, we've added a couple of shows here and there. So it's been a lot to do, and we're really, really ecstatic for the support that we've seen from the community, and selling this show out with Scotty McCreery has been wonderful. And also wanted to give another plug, of course, for Fidelity Bank for stepping up and helping sponsor the Classic Rock and Country series that Scotty's a part of.
All right, so for the Next Generation Leahy, where can people get their tickets?
Yes, just give us a call about tickets, 910-410-1691. You can find us on Facebook. We've also got a page on the Richmond Community College web page. But the best way is just to give us a call and let us give you some personal service, 910-410-1691.
And tickets are still available for it?
Yes, lots of great tickets. We can even still sit you on the front row. So we'd be glad to have you to join us for that show.
All right, Joey Ben, we appreciate you coming on.
Absolutely. Thank you, Russell.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return to Live at 5, we got news, weather, and sports coming up. Don't go anywhere. Richmond County's Nightly News returns in a moment.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is an occasional shop located at 122 South Hancock Street in Rockingham, North Carolina. We are open the first weekend of each month, Thursday through Saturday. We strive to offer unique selections of vintage, antique, handmade, and new goods. Each month we'll fill the shop with hand-picked home decor, furniture, and gifts. If you are looking for something out of the ordinary, then we're the place for you. You can find the shop dates and hours on our website at willowtreeantiquesandgifts.com. We would love to see you during our next occasional shop dates.
The Richmond County Board of Elections recently announced specifics regarding voting for the Republican primary of the 9th Congressional District special election. The primary polls will be open on May 14th from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Those wanting to avoid the election day lines can take advantage of one-stop early voting from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. between the days of April 24th and May 10th at the Richmond County Cooperative Extension Office. Residents have until April 19th to register to vote, change address information, or party affiliation. If there is a clear winner in the primary, he or she will go on to face Democrat Dan McCree, Libertarian Jeff Scott, and Green Party candidate Alan Smith. An elderly homeless man was jailed after allegedly causing property damage at Place of Grace and exposing himself. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office served warrants on Tuesday on 71-year-old Joe Dennis Hampton. According to the warrants, Hampton damaged a wall and carpet inside the building and exposed his genitals while in the parking lot. Hampton is charged with second-degree trespassing, injury to real property, and indecent exposure. He was booked into the Richmond County Jail under a $500 secured bond. A man is facing charges after allegedly assaulting a Richmond County Sheriff's deputy. According to a press release, the Sheriff's Office was assisting the Rockingham Police Department on Tuesday in response to a call about a possible break-in near Eastside Cemetery when a deputy got out of his patrol car to speak with 27-year-old Garrison Carl Cook, who was seen walking in the area. Investigators say Cook became irate and assaulted the unarmed deputy, who received a laceration on top of his head. While Cook was being arrested for his assault, deputies say they found needles and straws with residue on him. Cook is charged with felony assault on a law enforcement officer and misdemeanor charges of resisting arrest and possession of drug paraphernalia. He was booked into the Richmond County Jail under a $26,000 secured bond and is scheduled to appear in court on April 11th. A new agreement between Richmond Community College and UNC Pembroke will be life-changing for the people in our county, according to Richmond CC President Dr. Dale McInnes. McInnes and UNCP Chancellor Dr. Robin Cummings announced the new Brave Step program in front of a small crowd on Wednesday afternoon in the lobby of the Cole Auditorium. Students who are part of Brave Step will begin their college career at Richmond CC, but already be enrolled with UNCP, where they will finish up after completing 30 credit hours. Combining the Richmond CC Guarantee, which offers free tuition to residents of Richmond and Scotland counties, and the NC Promise Plan, which charges only $500 per semester for North Carolina resident students who have the opportunity to obtain an associate and bachelor's degree, paying only $2,000 in tuition. With nationwide student debt topping $1 trillion, Cummings said that's not a bad deal. Alright, when we return, Kelsey Rushing has your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Today's Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by Todd's Computers. And of course, it's been a nice and sunny day. It's a lot warmer than it was yesterday. And it's just going to get warmer, especially tomorrow, which is actually going to be in the 70s, mid 70s. and really sunny. So if you plan on doing anything for the start of your weekend that involves outdoors, now is the time. But of course, starting with areas like Fayetteville has a high 74 and a low 50. Rayford 74 51, Lumberton 73 51, and Laurinburg 74 50, just like Fayetteville. Then areas like Bennettsville has hot 74 51, just like Rayford. And going towards us in the Southern Pines area with Southern Pines at a 73, low 50. Ellerby 74, low 52, Rockingham 74 with 51, and Wadesboro 74 and 50. So it's going to be sunny pretty much all day tomorrow. There's probably not going to be a cloud in sight at all, and it's going to be really, really warm. And of course, like I said, 74, 51 for tomorrow. Saturday will actually be a little cloudy, but the high will be 76 and a low 57. And it will be cooling down starting Sunday with a 60% chance of rain for morning and evening, with a high 66 and a low 41. And of course, the Rock actually has some stuff going on over by the Dragway, so be sure to go over there and see what's going on. And of course, Monday, we'll have a 30% chance of rain for morning and evening with a high of 57 and a low of 38. And it'll cool down some more again on Tuesday with a 50% chance of rain. Again, morning and evening, high 55, low 44. It'll warm up a little bit more on Wednesday with a high 66 and a low 45, some clouds there. And then Thursday, it'll warm up even some more back to the 70s with a high 71 and a low of 51. So it's going to fluctuate a lot. This weekend, it's going to be fairly warm until about Sunday. It's going to cool down a little bit. And then beginning of next week will be a little cool and then warm towards the end of the week. Pretty much just like how this week was. But that's it for your Live 5 weather report. When we return, we got your RO Sports Update on its way, and it's coming up right after break, so stay tuned.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact. Richmond Young Professionals is hosting the first ever disc golf tournament at the newly constructed Henson Lake Disc Golf Course in Rockingham. On Saturday, April 27th, players can participate for prizes in either a team round, a singles round, or play in both. Registration is $25 per person, and the first 40 to sign up will receive a free premium custom Henson Lake disc. Sign up at eventbrite.com today.
At Kyocera, we see your company differently. We see your documents, how they're accessed, what it takes to keep them secure, and how well your workflow is flowing.
Kyocera helps your entire document infrastructure run more efficiently, securely, and cost-effectively.
And what we see is an opportunity to integrate all of it.
Wednesday's non-conference baseball showdown between the Richmond Raiders and the Terry Sanford Bulldogs had a lot on the line. Entering the night, Richmond was riding a 4-game winning streak, and Terry Sanford was looking to stay perfect on the season through 8 games. And it was a solid start by Richmond's Evan Hudson, coupled with 2 clutch run-scoring doubles by fellow seniors Garrett Richardson and Jake Ransom that would extend the Raiders' streak on the road. In a ball game that saw the first 5 innings pass with no runs scored by either club, Richmond would use 2 runs in the 6th and another in the 7th to earn a 3-2 victory. With the win, the Raiders improved to 9-3 on the season. The Raiders will return to action on Friday, where they will travel to Hope County High School and look to take the regular season sweep against the Bucks. First pitch is set for 7 p.m. in Rayford. For the second time this spring, the Raider boys tennis team squeezed out another win over SAC opponent Purnell Sweat. A day after falling to Scotland, the Raiders rebounded with a 5-4 victory over the visiting Rams. Earlier this month, Richmond also defeated Purnell Sweat by the same score. Both teams won 3 singles matches, and it was the number 1 and number 3 doubles teams for the Raiders that made the difference for the win. The Raiders improved their overall record at 3-6 overall and 3-4 in SAC play. They are back in action today at home against Pinecrest, with matches having started at 4 p.m. And you can keep up with all of the latest on Richmond County athletics, including all spring sports from high school and middle schools, on richmondobserver.com, and you can also follow RO Sports on Twitter and Instagram for live game updates. Of course, you can also get a full rundown of all Richmond sports every week on the RO Sports Show's Raider Wrap-Up. And that's going to do it for another edition of Live at 5. Be sure to stay up to date with all the latest in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your mobile devices. And be sure to check out Good Morning Sand Hills Monday through Friday and tune into the RO Sports Show every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russ Parker. Thanks for watching and good night, Richmond County.